Sorry about that. Welcome back. We're going to continue programming. This is me, and I'm going to continue to stare intensely at the effect entity code until we figure out why the out entity isn't being displayed. Again, I don't really know why it's not there yet. This code is definitely being executed. We've added printf debug statements, and there are no other ways to get out of this function. Yeah. So I want to just check the very basic components. Our vectors, we have an add vector, a position vector, and a new position vector. And it looks like we do the right thing. There's nothing crazy. There's no uninitialized values or anything like that. One thing, we don't initialize new pos, and that's because it gets written to directly in the filter add call. Yeah, so I think the vectors are okay. 0.2 is a reasonable size. The thickness of a wall is 0.2 in our game so far. And that's just set in game state. So, I don't know, this looks like the entity should be added. I don't know if we need to do anything else that I might be missing. This is what we'll do. We will just change this to a sign block for now. The sign block has the same constructor. Yep. Okay. I'm gonna run this and see what happens. So what I expect to happen is, if it works, we'll have a shot come out of this side of the screen. It'll hit the effect. That shot will disappear and a sign block will pop out. For some reason the build failed. Looks like I spelled sign block wrong. Oh. It needs to be signblock.h, yes. Alright. Still trying to figure out what the best way is to hold this. It's very hard for me to stick this in front of me and control it. Actually, that's... Oops, I accidentally unplugged the thing. Yeah. Well, that didn't appear to work either. I wonder if the size is just too small, or something like that. So now I'm going to undo that, because that's not the issue. The other thing that's possible is that the position is just totally off. And I'm going to make sure I'm pretty sure it's source dest. Oops. For filter geometry, for filter add. Source dest, yep. In and out. And it should just overwrite the value. So what do you think is the problem? Is it possible? No, even possible doing something weird here, like 0.5 plus new size dot x. This looks totally fine. I'm definitely confused. Because we know that this call does get called. I wonder if this get velocity thing is okay. What we'll do is we'll also add this to the game state. We'll add one of them. Oh, this is what we can do. Yeah, we change the shooter from sign block to output entity. And it should be fine. Shouldn't matter that there is no what's it called? Typing's more important. And posture. That's one of the main reasons I have to put this camera in front of the on the screen, so I can fix my posture. Yeah, so this I'll probably stay in a good posture for about, well, 2 minutes at the most. But every time I see myself, I'll remember. That's the idea anyway. So we just changed this to use output entities. And it'd be nice if that worked. Output entities should be blue. They should be the same color as the wall. So I'm going to try and run that. And here we go. Gotta be quiet because it's going to start feeding back. So now. Anyway. You can see from the bottom that there were those yellow guys, and those were the output entities. So they do draw on the screen. It's just something about the way I am doing things. Yeah. It's just something about the way we're adding the instance in effect entity. What could it be? It must be the position or the new size. So let me try this. I'll just copy that, copy this one out. Make this use the current position and the current size. So this will collide, but that's fine. It'll just bounce out of the way. Okay. So I'm gonna plug headphones in. Might be able to do better than headphones. I have an audio set up here that could do something else. Okay. So it's gonna take a while to load up. That's weird. What's going on? I mean, in the debugger it says a lot of stuff's running. Playing sound with 0 buffers. I don't know what that was about, but I'm going to try it one more time. I think this weird camera action happens when my computer's getting slow, or when it's being maxed out. That's very interesting. Somehow this change has frozen up my computer. Yeah. I mean, I think the Skype component of this cast isn't going to be useful, so I'm just taking it off. Okay. Still nothing useful. You get this big debug log, but nothing. I'm gonna say, well, I wonder if I did something else wrong. Because I didn't change anything except this one line. I don't see why that should change the runtime behavior. Unless I'm doing some serious memory hacking here. Okay, let's take this line out, put this one back, see if that fixes things. Yeah, that fixed it. What? So that is a runnable game, and this is not. Can somebody explain that to me? I could see if these vectors. No, I cannot see.